Welcome to the lecture series of Amazon Web Services Cloud Architect. In the previous video, we have seen how to install web server and database in the virtual machine. We have also seen how to enable HTTP port in the virtual machine, and we have created simple web application named as demo, and we have accessed that web application from virtual machine to the local machine. From the local machine, we have accessed the web application which is hosted on the virtual machine. In today's session, we will extend the same concept with little enhancement. So, the title of today's topic is creating multiple virtual machines with same image. What we are going to do in this session is we will create an instance with Ubuntu operating system and we will name it as parent, and in that virtual machine we will install Apache 2 web server and any other software, let it be a MySQL. Then after that we will create a simple web application with one static file, let it be index.html, and next we will launch the another instance with same image and we will name it as child. So the same virtual machine image, we are going to use it to launch another instance, so that this child, that is newly created virtual machine, will have all the components of its parent. That is, by default it will have Apache 2 web server in it and the MySQL also. It is also contains the web application which already deployed over this parent virtual machine. Then we will allow this HTTP port so that we can access the web applications that are hosted on this parent as well as this child. So both web applications that are hosted on the parent as well as child, we will try to access it from the local machine. Let's see this diagram. We are going to create our instance or virtual machine in this North Virginia region. Okay, we will create one instance. In this we will install this Apache 2 and we will create one simple project. Let it be airline reservation system project, and we will create an image of this image. With this image we will create one more instance so that we will get the properties of all this parent in the another virtual machine. Now these web applications that are hosted on this parent as well as child, we will try to access it from our local machine. Let's see practically how we can do this. So log into your AWS console, and by default once you log in, this is your AWS management console area. Select the region. As I told, I am going to create an instance in this North Virginia region and go to this EC2. Here already one instance is running. So what I will do is I will create the image of the already existed instance. Okay. So in the previous video we have created this instance. In this we have installed Apache 2 as well as the MySQL. So as I said in the previous discussion, just I will name it as a parent. Okay. So now what does this parent is having? So the IP address of this is 3.8.219.65. Let me connect it. Okay, I'm going to connect it. See, now it is asking to whether the key to be added or not. Why? Because it is already, we have already accessed this virtual machine earlier. So that's why it is not asking. This PEM file, that is private key, is already added to this machine. That's why it is not asking again and again. So now what kind of services it is having, let us see. So already we have installed Apache 2. So you can find this www folder in this. Okay. In this we have the two projects are there. Sorry, one project is there. That is demo project is there. Okay. This demo project is there. Okay. I will rename it as airline reservation. MB demo airline reservation system. Okay. It is not giving permission. We should be logged in as super user. Otherwise, you type this sudo. Okay. Now ARS is there. Now what I will do? I will edit this. Sorry, CD. It is CD ARS. In this we have a simple HTML file, that is index. I will edit it. Sudo vi index.html. Just I will change this. Just airline reservation system I will do. Okay, if you want you can change this. I will add some content here. Something like list of planes, offer. Okay, so let it be only this two things. You can later on you can edit this whatever you want, however you want. Okay, now I will access this. Okay, now already we have installed this MySQL also. Let's check. Sorry, hello, MySQL. Okay, MySQL is also there. So in this we have already created the one database. What is that? Sample database is created. Okay, let me create one table here. Create table, student table I will create. And I will insert some records, roll number, name. Okay, next I will insert this, insert into student, say roll number 1, name, sorry. Okay, so sorry, syntax is there to student values. Something is there. Acha. Character size we have given only, we have not given any size. So let's write one. Okay, you can see data is inserted or not. Okay, so now data, we have one table in our database, we have one record in that table. Okay, now the same image we are going to create and we'll copy it in another instance. Okay, so that that instance should have this database as well as this table, that web application, okay, and that HTML file, everything it should have. Okay, now let's create it. Okay, now what to do? First we have to create image of this. How to do is just right click on this, and here you can see this image option, and click on this create image. If you want you can use the name for this. Okay, I'll write this image as copy of parent. Okay, this is the existed image detail. Okay, you can change the size of this also, no problem. You can add extra volume for also, no problem. Okay, so I am keeping everything as default, create image. Okay, now what will happen? an image will be created. You can see that images. First you go to this snapshot. Okay, sorry, it is getting created now. Okay, otherwise you go to this AMI here. Okay, Amazon, this images is this. It is creating, still it is not yet created. It is pending now. Okay, so it will take some time. If the data in that image is, if the data in the image is more, the time taking for creating this image is also more. You can see few more things here. Now it is in the volume. You can see snapshot is created. Okay, and let's check this AMI. It is still pending. See, the visibility is private. Here I will give the image name is name of parent, copy of parent. I'll add this name one more time. This right parent image for our understanding. So it will take some time for creating the image. So once this image is created here in this snapshot, you will get that snap. Yeah, it is completed. See in the snapshot completed. Means the image is now available. Okay, this is the list of image. The same thing you can see in the snapshot. Okay, this is not free, it is chargeable. Okay, so whatever the snapshots that you will have, that is chargeable. So better to remove everything. Once you clear the image, this is also get deleted, because this snapshot, it is taking occupying some space, that is 8 GB space it is occupying. So for this 8 GB you have to pay the money. Okay, so now we have one image in our account. Okay, the name of the image is parent image, and what does this parent image is having? A copy of parent, whatever the parent virtual machine is there. Okay, that is what this image. Okay, next we'll create another instance. Go launch instance. Here you can see here my AMIs are there. Okay, you're going to select your own Amazon machine images. You are not going to use the Amazon's machine images. You are going to use your private machine images. So this is the name of the image. You have given it as a copy of parent. So for your own or private images also, an ID will be get created. Later on, if you want to make any changes in this image, with this image ID, you are going to manage everything. So when you are going to write any script, through the script, if you are going to access or if you want to change anything, you require this image ID. Select it. Now this selected image you are going to set up in this instance type. I will select this T2 micro for this. Okay. Simply I am clicking on this review and launch. What will happen? Everything, what are the properties that are held by parent image, that is applicable to this newly creating image. Simply I will write this. Okay, you can review these system details here. Okay, instance details, storage, that is 8 GB storage is there. Okay, simply launch. Okay, next I'm giving the same key pair, that is private key, launch instance. Okay, now it is created. Let's see. New image is now creating. I will name it as child. It is taking some time. Maybe within 1 minute it has to get created. Like this, you can have n number of virtual machines. In the virtual machine, you can have your own images. Okay. So when this kind of setup is required is, for example, if you want to have 10 virtual machines, in each and every virtual machine, you want to have different softwares like one web server, one application server, one database, one integrated development environment. If you want to have one kind of what Android setup, if you want to have iOS setup for developing Apple applications. In each and every machine, if you want to have this kind of setup, okay. So in every time, you need not to go to inside that machine. You need not to install separately in each and every machine. What you will do, you will prepare one machine, the same machine image, you will copy it in another machine, so that what all the software will be installed in the all the virtual machines. Okay, so that your time for configuring all those details will be reduced. Okay, sometimes installing software is not sufficient. Many changes we need to do. So changing in each and every image is a very difficult task. What you will do, you will take one virtual machine, you will install all the required software in it, you will configure it, then you will test it. If everything is running perfectly, the same image you will copy it in another machine, so that the time can be saved. Now let's see, now we have these two virtual machine, one is child and one is parent. If you see this parent IP address, this already we have this 3.82.11.21965. Okay, and this is child. What it is? 3.86.230.48. Okay, now let me access this. Okay, this is, we are now in the page, we are accessing this through this window. We are accessing the parent virtual machine. Okay, now let me access child also. Now connection is lost here. Parent connection is lost. This is parent IP address. Okay. Okay. Now we have connected to the parent. I will connect to the now child. Okay. But first time we are connecting to the child, so it will ask this confirmation of adding the what temp file, that is. Okay. Control shift to this. Okay. This is child now. Okay. It is 3.8.219.65. This is parent. This is parent window and this is child window. Okay. Yes. Okay. I will clear it. This is also I will clear. Okay. You can see the public IP. The same public IP is there. Okay. If I type ls, nothing is there. Here also child also nothing is there. So I will log in as super user in the parent. Okay. Here I will child also will log in as parent. Okay. Let's check whether the MySQL is existed in this child also. Already we have verified in this parent whether MySQL is there or not. Yes, MySQL is there. Okay. In this parent, we have created the sample database. Let's check whether the sample database is there or not. So, databases. Yes, sample database is there. Okay. Let's check. So, once the database is there, obviously the tables will be get existed in this sample also. show this table. Yes, student table is there. Okay. One record is inserted in a table parent. Let us whether it is coming here or not. Let's check. Okay. Select start from student. Okay. So everything is there. And we have one web server in this child. Let's in a parent. Whether that is derived here or not. Let's check. cd slash where slash www slash in HTML we should have this ARS. Yes, it is there. The index file is there. Okay. Now let's access this parent as well as the child. Let's see whether both are communicating each other or not. Okay. So I will copy this. Now from the parent I am trying to access the child. This is child IP address. No. Okay. Why? Because in a parent, ICMP protocol is disabled. That's why it is not accessible. Okay. Fine. So now we will try to access the. We have to enable that. If we enable the ICMP protocol, so that this thing will work. Okay. Now try to access this uh, web application which is hosted on the child machine. Okay. What is the child machine IP address? This is the child machine IP address. Okay. So now what to do? You'll go to your, click here. No, nothing is there. Okay, now we have to enable whether the HTTP port is enabled or not. Let's check. Go to this child and go to the, okay, you'll see which security group is there. Security group, repair name is test1 and check the security group of this. Acha, security group of this is launch wizard 7. That's why we are not able to connect. Okay, let's add HTTP port in this child also. Launch wizard 7. Okay, see in this launch wizard 7 security group only SSH is there. Okay, remaining is not there. So we have to enable this ICMP for what? For establishing this internet control message protocol. Okay, custom. Next I will add HTTP in this child. Okay, custom. Save the rules. Okay, created. Now see here the parent is connecting with the child because ICMP protocol is disabled in the child security group. So that's why it is not coming. So now access it. 3.86.230. HTTP also we have to enable. Whether it is enabled or not. Let's check. Yeah, HTTP is enabled. Okay. Yeah, it is now coming. Okay, we are accessing the web application which is hosted in the child. Okay, what is that? AIR. Not AIR, it is ARC. ARS. Okay. ARC. Sorry. It is ARC. Yeah, see. This is the source code. The first page is coming. Index page output is coming here. Okay. So this is the web application which is hosted on the child. Similarly, you can cross check the web application which is hosted on parent also. Go to your instance, go to this parent. The IP address of this is this thing. Okay, open it Let me add this also coming. So this is child and this is parent. Okay, if you want to cross check, you just change the title in the child page, write child airline reservation system. In the parent index.html, you write the parent airline reservation system, so that you can come to know uh, to which image the request is going. So this is what about creating multiple images, multiple instances from the existing image. So now once you have completing all these things, you have to remove or terminate all the instances so that the building will be stopped. I am going to terminate this parent now. Okay, I'll terminate this one also, child also. Then we have AMIs here. This is also I'm going to delete it. You can deregister it, or after that you can modify this image permissions also later on. Okay, I will deregister this. Okay, so that that won't be available in this AMIs list, and I have to remove this snapshot also, so that you won't get charged for this 8 GB. Delete it. Okay, this is what about launching multiple instances using AMIs. Okay, that is same copy we will install in a multiple virtual machines. So what is the need of this is, if you are initializing or if you are launching multiple instances with same kind of configuration details with multiple software, individually installing and configuring these details, that is software details, is very difficult, time taking process. So to minimize that, we can create this we can use this concept. I think you have enjoyed this session. In the next session, we will come up with some other topic. Thank you.